Well, hello there, people. Yeah, the voice is kind of messed, but I'm doing a lot better than I was. Trust me on that. I went up to the hospital there the other day and they confirmed it was bronchitis, not the walking pneumonia. So, another couple of weeks of this and I should be done. They gave me a couple of puffers, and after that, I should be free and clear of all this sort of stuff. Definitely over the communicable stage. That's what it is. So what I'm talking about today is 338 LAPUA MAGNUM. Uh, stuff I'm using. Whoop. 250 grain boat tail hollow points. That's the stuff that comes in this stuff. And I also gone through some of this just because of price point. This is an old box and it ran me $64. I've been doing a lot of horse trading and whatnot to try and keep my costs down, and I'm doing okay on that. 285s, got some of those. Gonna have to try some load ups on those stuff. The Vitivatori webpage allows you to print up their load data. Unfortunately, they don't have it for some of the bullets that I'm using. And one of the other bullets I'm using is the, back to these, 250 grain focus. Another box of 250 grain hollow points. And the piece de la resistance, the overly expensive stuff. Focus. The 300 grain, just the old box, yeah. The 300 grain boat tail hollow points. From LAPUA. There isn't a whole lot of difference when you just look at them, but there is a difference in length. So I think that's where they're getting their improved ballistic efficiencies, is because they're a slightly longer bullet, so they'll continue their wind-free shot as excuse me, as they go down range. Powders. Stay Ball HD. This will be my emergency stuff. I've got a couple pounds of that stuff put away. And of course, the inevitable H1000 for the Magnums. And horse trading away for the N565. And this stuff was designed specifically for 250 grain bullet loads in the 338 LAPUA MAGNUM. Unfortunately, I couldn't find any 250 grain LAPUA bullets, so I went with the 300s, and they do have a load data set up for it, and it starts at 83.8 and it ends at 92.6. From 2,400 feet per second to 2,661. So just under 2,700 feet per second. That's still moving, and as they normally do, these will be on the conservative side because they don't want anyone blowing up a rifle and then turning around and going, it's all your fault because you guys told me it would be safe. This is why you do ladder tests, to ensure that it's safe to work up and occasionally go beyond what the book says. I'm not saying it's good to do that, but you can do that occasionally. But you got to know when to say enough is enough. You got to look at your cases in order to ensure that it is safe to do that. You just can't do it. I've never loaded for this round before. I'm gonna start up max load and just go for it. I got lucky when starting out loading the 250 grain boat tail hollow points and the H1000, because it was where I started. It was on the median scale and it was just below where this stuff was shooting. So what I did is I went and looked at the load table and I went and slowly inched it up, and now I'm matching and slightly exceeding the speeds that they loaded the Hornady match stuff, and I'm still not having any pressure signs. And that's the big thing. You got to be aware of what the pressure signs are. Flattened primers, case is slightly bulged, hard extraction, hard, when you go to resize, is it hard to resize? That's also signs of problems when you're reloading, that you're having too much pressure, that it's expanding your case too much. And when you go to withdraw, it's a hard extraction. And when you go to resize, you're having to work really hard at having to resize it. That's why you got to watch all those signs. But yeah, I got stuff ready to go. I just got to empty out some cases now. The way my lungs have been, I haven't really emptied out many, but I want to try these. And this. And that powder should last me both these boxes. Oh my gosh. I'll get a couple more rounds per pound because I'm using less powder because I'm shooting a heavier bullet, but not by a whole lot. I'll still be under 100 rounds per pound. It adds up. I went and said it on Canada Gun Nuts there, and people said, what are you doing talking about being thrifty or, trying to cut prices? That's all I'm trying to do is cut my prices down to what I can, because it's expensive reloading this stuff. My Grendel, my 6.5 by 55, everything else is about $1 a round. This stuff here is $3 a round. But I got lucky. I was able to do some horse trading to get some powders. I did some horse trading to get some bullets. A friend and I went all in on a big deal, and I managed to cut a lot of cost for shipping, because we went and combined 3 or 4 guys, and my friend got himself a new hat too. He said, well, we're ordering over $800 worth of stuff. Can I get a new hat? And they went and threw in a new hat for him, and good on you. And yeah, but it saved me a lot of money, and that's all I'm trying to do. And the way I've been going through money with my vehicles, Yeah, it's required. I don't think I'm going to be able to go anywhere, especially with the way my lungs have been doing. I don't want to even consider being anywhere with people when I'm feeling like this. Way things are going, I probably end up going out in the bush or just up to the range on Christmas Day. Uh, anyway, playing with fire. Sorry it's been a while, but I just been too sick, and that's all it is. I've been too sick to even consider stuff. Uh, I'm doing a lot better now with the new medication that they gave me, and I'm thankful for that. Anyway, peace out, like, comment, and subscribe.